Mika here. Hope your pride is going well. We're discussing At 30, I Realized I Had No Gender, a manga memoir by Shou Arai. The core of this memoir, it's about Shou Arai, an intersex person who uses male personal pronouns, aging into his 50s in a very binary Japanese society. And there are two caveats. One being there's not a lot of LGBTQIA plus representation in Japan, especially out LGBTQIA plus people in Japan. Two, there's not a lot of representation, or there's not a blueprint of what life looks like after 50 as a trans, non-binary, or agender person in a very binary Japanese society. So Arai is doing this not necessarily as a pioneer, but for him, again, because there's no blueprint, he's navigating all of this and trying to answer, what does life in your 50s as an intersex person in Japan look like? And all the while he's trying to answer this question, he's answering this question while also answering the questions of friends and family, and having really intimate and really interesting conversations with his partner, his long-term partner, Ko Usaki, who I assume is cis. But he's lived his life as an openly gay man who presents feminine. He is 15 years younger than Arai. So he's coming from a millennial perspective while Arai is coming from a Gen Xer perspective. And even though they don't highlight that per se, that shows up casually in their conversations and how they talk about gender and sexuality. To keep it short and to not just tell you to read this manga, the one thing that I did enjoy and that really endeared me to this memoir is how the conversation of gender and transgender issues within and around Japanese society and culture are approached. And you see that not only in the conversations between Arai and Usaki and the conversations they're having with their friends and things like that, it's also in the conversations that they're having with other gender minority folk or other people in the LGBTQI plus community, and how the advice or the discussions are being had. So overall, a lot of the talking and a lot of the communication that's going on in this book is done in a very light, comedic way, but you also can sense the intention. You also can feel how heartfelt and how serious and given with love Arai delivers these messages to us and to the individuals as well. And that was just something that I couldn't get enough of. So definitely highly recommend this. If you have any other mangas or any other books that kind of relate to this topic, drop them in the comments below. I would love to read them, and I will catch you guys next time.